What's up, world? Oh, to another episode of Bleed Purple and Gold. I am Brandon Janeau, and like always, on all podcast platforms everywhere, BrandonJaneauShow, social media platforms, TikTok, Instagram, Threads, Facebook, BrandonJaneauShow, and of course, YouTube channel, Brandon Janeau Show. Yeah, okay. So the game just ended. LSU fell to Old Miss 55-49. Was the final. Um, this game was an offensive display. Ole Miss had the lead early. LSU took the lead late, but then couldn't hold on to it. I got a lot of problems with this game, but the same problem that I've had with LSU every damn time I've watched this damn team for 4 fucking weeks now. Every time they stepped on the field for 4 fucking weeks now. In 3 games, I've literally said the only 2 games that have actually looked good, decent on defense is literally Grambling has is literally is literally Grambling, the Grambling game, but that's Grambling, so you can't really even say that's a fucking good defensive game because you played Grambling. And Mississippi State. That is the only 2 games I've literally said this defense actually show the fuck up. The other 3 games that they have physically played, Florida State, they got out fucking man muscled everything in that game. Arkansas last week, I kept saying the secondary sucks. This team is just this defense. I at least thought the front seven would show up in this game against Ole Miss, and they could not stop them at all. They barely sacked the fucking quarterback. They barely touched him. This was a terrible fucking defensive game. They kept going up and down the field on us. They could not stop this team. I literally can tell you Ole Miss probably had maybe a punt, maybe, and I can't even say they had a fucking punt. This team just did not show up. Defensively, they did not show up. Like I said, I'm not worried about the offense. The offense was going to do their thing, but eventually, if they can stop you, but you can't stop them, eventually the defense is going to get gas and they can't do anything. This was a terrible, terrible fucking game from LSU defensively and offensively. They fucked up the play that they had on the last third down that could have really helped us to keep the lead before punting the ball back to Ole Miss. They did the same shit Colorado did earlier today, which was try to run out to the side and then put your best receiver out on the side, try to like run it, move the pocket to the right, and then try to throw the ball. But that ain't what the fuck has been killing Ole Miss this entire game. They fucked up that play. That's not what was killing Ole Miss the entire game. What was killing Ole Miss was you just going 1-on-1 with them in a secondary. Your best receiver, your receiver versus their corner, beat them in the secondary. The fucking problem with that was they didn't even do that. And then they got sacked and they had to punt the fucking ball away. And then how stupid this is, you take a penalty on top of it so you could even give them even more leverage. The craziest thing is when we caught the touchdown and make it 49-40, you swib kick it. The fuck sense does that make? Like you gave them extra yards, like the they didn't. They swib kick the fucking kick. Like make them actually at least give your defense a chance to stop them. This team, Brian Kelly. Listen, man. Like I've said, Brian Kelly is a good coach, but he isn't special, and that's the fucking problem. We need special. He's a good coach. He could be great, but he does dumb shit in the wrong fucking time, and he did it tonight. The fucking play calls that he like, the fucking offense, the defense is fucking terrible. I know that technically we lost a safety because of a brain tumor, so I am not gonna blame. That is a medical thing that you cannot even fathom. But for the players that are physically in your secondary, they cannot fucking play. They are fucking terrible. This is not a second time I've seen a defense give up completely. The first game, the offense just gave up with the defense. That team just gave the fuck up. This game tonight, when they lost this game tonight, the offense stepped up. The defense did not. The defense did not show up at all. It was a terrible game. I knew we could lose this game because like I always say, man, when we go to Ole Miss, it's always a pick 'em. It's always a game that we kind of shit the bed in, and that's exactly what the fuck happened. This is why I kept saying they could be great, but it's something about this team again that just doesn't feel right. And look at that. Even on the last drive, we get a 42-yard run catch, bring it all the way to a good midfield, Ole Miss, and then we get a penalty. False start. Then we're back. Offensive line gotta be disciplined. That's just there's no way in hell you are going to literally tell me you cannot be this a fucking plan. I don't give a fuck you on the road. You gotta be better than that. That is stupid. The second thing you did in this game that I just couldn't fucking understand. After you get a good Jaden Daniels, bruh, just take the fucking check down. A lot of these quarterbacks, Shador Stevenson does it, Shador Sanders does it too. Take the fucking check down. Like, it's not that fucking hard. I get it. You're looking down the field. You're trying to get that big play. That shit ain't there. Take the fucking check down. Take it. Just take the fucking check down. The game, and if you're not going to take the check down, nigga, run. Get the fuck out the pocket. Like, I don't know if he's now afraid to get, because he got tagged in this game. He got fucking hit in that first quarter. Fumbled the ball and everything. So I get it if you're a little bit more hesitant on getting hit, but you have and then you did a play. You did run out the pocket, and guess what happened? You got a horse collar, 15 yards. And then as soon as we got the 15-yard penalty, what the fuck happened? False start. It's like LSU offense just, in those moments, they didn't show the fuck up. And that's a Brian Kelly thing. Again, you got two timeouts. Brian Kelly, you have two timeouts. If you ain't gonna call it on the defense to get the defense a chance to breathe and get their fucking breath and catch their fucking wind and give them a better instruction on what the fuck to do. Because you know Ole Miss has the fastest offense on the fucking field, and they literally call plays. Literally, they don't give you a chance to breathe. If you're not gonna call a timeout to help your defense, call one of those timeouts to help your fucking offense. Like, there was no help. Like this game, this game exactly showed why LSU might not be going anywhere. I'm not saying they aren't, but this is the type of games where you just look at them and be like, what the fuck are y'all doing? Like I said, I'm not worried about the offense. The offense is one thing. The defense is fucking terrible. That is a terrible fucking defense. We are not going anywhere with that damn defense like that. That is a terrible fucking defense. This is why I kept saying, once we get into SEC play, I really got to see how this team looks. You play great against Mississippi State. That's Mississippi State. Mississippi State is losing to Alabama, and their offense is fucking terrible. The fact of the matter is that defense can't stop no one. I don't feel you keep trying to put Perkins as a like first two plays you're letting Perkins be a linebacker, like be out in the field, and then you try to make him come in a third. Like you can't. This team isn't ready. I just think this team is not ready. I don't think they're ready. I think last year is one thing. You lose two games last year is one thing. But like I said, you lose to Florida State already. Florida State could easily win a division. If you was actually doing good and you can actually win these games, it would be a little different. But you lose to Arkansas. You almost lose to Arkansas. You couldn't stop them. And now you lose to Ole Miss. You actually lose to Ole Miss, who barely had an offense in the second half last week against fucking Alabama. And I'm like, this is why I kept saying Alabama could beat us. Because as bad as Alabama's offense is, they ain't worse than that damn defense. LSU losing to Ole Miss is one thing. And I knew they were probably I knew it could happen. But it's the way you lose. It's like, bruh, you were up to, you try to do the dumbest fucking play in the world. I'm like, literally, when I'm watching the game, I'm like, literally, did y'all not see Colorado earlier today? do that same fucking play and USC stopped them, why the fuck did you think that was gonna work? Like, if you was gonna get Malik Neighbors open, how about you just do a hitch route? Because they couldn't stop that shit all night. Just do a fucking simple hitch route. Dum, stop, dum, come back. And you were good. The fact of the matter is you fucked up this game. I think the defensive coordinator needs to fucking go. That dude is. You cannot start this fucking slow for the two straight. LSU's offense has now started slow for two straight games now. In this game against Ole Miss and last week against Arkansas, this is two straight games now. This LSU offense just don't start fast, and your defense can't stop anyone. That's a fucking problem. They got to figure that shit out. That's a massive fucking problem moving forward. LSU can still win the SEC West if Ole Miss loses somewhere down the line and we beat Alabama. We got to literally run the fucking table now. And I don't think we can. I don't think we have that type of team that can run it. Because I don't think the defense is capable of stopping anyone. So as far as I'm concerned, we'll see where this goes. But for right now, man, this loss was completely defensive based until the fucking offense had to get on the field to try to win the game. And then you literally saw the offense could not fucking function. Like that is not a good idea. Jane Daniels cannot be trying to throw fucking darts all over the place. You gotta be smart. You gotta take the checkdowns. Even if it's you got two timeouts, which is Brian Kelly's fuck up again. You gotta be smarter in taking the fucking checkdowns, and you gotta be smarter with play fucking calling. And telling your fucking quarterback, hey bro, if it's not there, run or take the check down. It is one of those two options. If you do not run, you better take the fucking check down. Because they are not gonna probably be open. LSU loses. Next week I forgot who the fuck we play. I think we play Missouri. Play Missouri, I think, next week. Yeah. Hopefully we beat Missouri. I don't fucking know. Missouri is pretty good. They're undefeated. If we lose to Missouri, we go ahead and put this shit in the bag. I'm not. We can get over this. We play Missouri, I think, next week in Missouri, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Uh, I don't fucking know what to tell y'all. LSU is now 3-2 or some shit like that now. Yeah. We still got a chance in SEC West, but boy, oh boy, this shit is. Yeah, that game was. It's what I kept saying. It's the fucking secondary. This defense is fucking terrible, and it ain't getting better. They can't stop us, so it ain't getting better. So I don't know, man. Congratulations, Ole Miss, LSU. You fucking suck defensively. That shit gotta be fixed and fixed immediately. Till then, this is Bleed Purple and Gold. I'm Brandon Janeau. I'm about to go watch the fight. Peace.